guys, welcome to my channel. Today we have a soon-to-be student in LMU and let's hear some words and wisdom from her. So hi,
Hi.
how are you doing? Good. So you're soon to be studying in LMU, right?
Yes.
So which course is it and can you explain something about this to us?
Yes, so I'm gonna study sociology.
Mhm.
I went into the webpage of the university and saw all the requirements that were needed, and sociology seemed to fit me the most. That's why I chose it, and it was pretty easy. I saw the documents that were needed, submitted them, and that was it.
Cool. So awesome that you're going into, like, you're getting admitted into LMU. Like, how did you get to this point of getting the admission, and what difficulties did you face, or how easy was it for you? And can you please share your
Yeah,
experience?
so it was pretty easy. The subject didn't have any requirements regarding what grade I needed to have. I only had to do an aptitude test, and that showed if I was fitted for the subject or not, and if I would like it. And from that test, I found out that I really like the subject, so that's why I chose it.
Okay. And did you have to have any German knowledge for this test, or any like certification or something like this, or?
Yes, of course. Initially, you can apply only with the certificate of B2, and then later you can take another test that is C1 to C2 level, I think, to get into the university. But you do need C1 level in the end.
Okay. And how long have you been in Germany, or what are your experiences in Germany? Can you please share us some?
I've been in Germany for almost a year.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty great. It has been pretty great. Yeah.
So like so I think it was the first time for you to come to Germany,
Yes.
right? So how was the experience coming to Germany and stuff like this?
There was only a little bit of culture shock because of the transportation mostly. That was quite difficult to understand at first,
Mm-hmm.
but after a few weeks it was pretty easy. Everything else is pretty great and the people are really friendly, so
Nice. And you come from Albania, right?
yes.
So how do you tell our viewers, like, what differences did you find, or some maybe like some cultural differences?
Mhm.
What you found, like it was like a cultural shock for you, like when coming from Albania to Germany. Like, can you please share some?
So I didn't really have much of a culture shock. The only thing, as I said, was the trains that were very difficult, and it was a really big city. So I had difficulty with that because my home city is very small.
Mm-hmm.
So we know everyone and it's very calm and quiet. And here it's a bit different, but that was it.
Perfect. So this course which you are going to study, is this all, everything in German or also in English?
Yes, it's mostly in German.
Mhm.
I think there are some parts in English, but usually it's in German, yeah.
Okay. And like you're saying that you have already completed your B2, right?
Yes.
So how I mean, of course, for being B2 level, I think it would be a bit difficult for you to just go inside and then start immediately getting into that whole German thing.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about it, and what are you doing about that?
I feel pretty good because I'm also now studying German again
Mm-hmm.
to get to C1 level because I have the SH test.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel pretty good.
So for those of you who doesn't know about DSA, so DSA is DSH in German. So this is like one of the exam which you have to give. So it's also like a certification of Goethe or something like that. So which will make you certified as a German speaking person. So how are you planning to finance your expenses when you are studying? Because of course you have to live here, right? Like, what are you
Yes.
planning to do?
My parents will cover a part of my expenses, but of course I will also work part-time when I'm a
Mhm.
student.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So you have been here in Germany for 1 year, you told, right? So
Yes.
how did you finance your expenses, or what did you do? Did you do any part-time jobs or something like this, or?
Yes, so in Germany I came as an au pair, so it's basically a babysitter who also lives with the host family.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite a good way to come to Germany because they cover your rent and your food and your train ticket,
Okay.
and you also get some money extra for your German course. And usually the families are very welcoming and very nice, so it's a good way if you don't know the city yet, or yeah, it's very good to come like that because they can help you get to know the city and everything.
So I think this is also a good way for you to get inside the culture immediately.
Yes.
Just not to come as like a foreigner and think
Yeah.
like no friends and all, because
Exactly.
you will have a family and you will be like almost living with them, right?
Yeah.
So cool. So you have come from Albania, right? So
Yes.
I think it's not an EU country. So
No.
it's in Europe, but it's not in EU. So how are the visa situation for you, and how did you manage it, and are you planning to go for like another visa or something in the future?
Yeah, so it's pretty easy to get an au pair visa, which I got initially. You only have to have the needed documents, you go to the embassy, and it's quite easy. And to also change from an au pair visa to a student visa, which I'm planning to do, is very easy as well. You go to the Ausländerbehörde here in Germany, and it's pretty easy, they do everything as
Okay.
soon as you have the documents.
Perfect. So before you came to Germany, so you had to apply for the visa, right? So how did it work? So you had to search for the family first, and apply the visa, or like or vice versa? How did it happen?
Yeah, so you have to have a family expecting you first, otherwise you can't apply for the visa.
Okay.
And I found the family online. There are lots of websites and agencies online where you can search. Just search au pair Germany and it will come up.
Okay. So guys, yeah. So this is one way to come to Germany. Like I think it's a really good way for the people who are planning to come to Germany. Like there are many people who are willing to give jobs to au pairs. So au pairs are people who take care of the kids who are when their parents are away. So basically you will be living with the family like for 6 or 1 year of time. So this is an opportunity for people all around the world just to come to Germany and to be an au pair. So yeah. You just give some tips to our viewers, like what your experiences, and do you actually suggest them to come to Germany and everything?
Yes, so the main piece of advice I would have is to always ask for help, because from the people who have experienced these things firsthand, you can get the best advice. And that is it. I really suggest to come to Germany because it's a great place with great opportunities.
It is. So thanks a lot, guys, and keep watching, and until next time. Thanks a lot.
No problem.